Monte Morris, Austin Rivers with Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, and the 14-year veteran Jeff Green. Shot clock at 8 with Joker at the head of the key. They double team to get it out of his hands, cycle it to the corner. The good closeout, but then the driving dunk.
They just died on it.
The Nuggets are an outstanding team defending the three. Aaron Gordon inside and flips it in and draws the contact.
See, that's one of the reasons they're so good defensively is they keep teams off the offensive glass. As Moses Moody knocks down a three.
Inside a couple times to begin the ball game. Austin Rivers is a rugged defender. He normally chases Steph around. He's charged with slowing down Jordan Poole. Damian Lee all the way to the rim. Size, but Moses didn't foul him and forced him into a very difficult shot.
It's all about the fight that you have.
Moody continues the perfection. Jokic, he's going to get a couple coming downhill, but don't bail him out. Don't make it worse.
So skilled.
Moody from deep, and he's already running back. That wasn't.
Now with Joel Embiid, he's got some help with James Harden, even though he sat out a little bit. Tyrese Maxey's playing well.
JTA answers with the three. Involving this franchise, I'm telling you right now. Damian Lee, good defense, Monte Morris, but a better pass to Looney.
Yeah, the air before it was too late, before he came down. Now the Warriors in his zone here. Look at Jokic in the middle.
They attack with the great passer, and then Jokic calls his own number.
Well, don't leave him. There's no overhelp there for Rivers, who's in position.
And Rivers all the way to the rim, and foul number 6. The Warriors have had 3 drives and come up empty. And Reed hits his second three.
So he's shooting around 44% from three-point range
on that three. And Highland all the way to the cup.
Oh, that was DeMarcus Cousins instead of phone that going downhill that fast.
I'd like to see Kuminga get back to driving the basketball. Just like that.
I think he heard you. Versatile there. They put him in positions where they're like, hey, we want you to get downhill. Do it.
2-second difference, big clock, little clock, winding down this first quarter. As hot as Denver was in the fourth and overtime, they've taken it into tonight's game. And DeMarcus
covering, getting back to the roller.
Damian Lee playing beat the clock, floats it up and in. Highland able to recover.
He stays getting deflections.
Reed has been the hottest Nugget, and he hasn't cooled off. The Elite's a good find for Chiozza. Kuminga will tee up a triple and drop it in. Hang around.
Impressive.
Witherspoon trail 3. And there's Bielitsa.
You get some great opportunities there. Transition defense wasn't great there for the Nuggets.
They're taking advantage with Jokic sitting, though. That's a nice pass. Devon Reed got 1 fouls in 16 minutes of basketball. At some point, let's let the guys play for both these teams. Moses Moody on a reload 3, and he dropped it in. Moody's got 18.
Spin moves are so lethal.
Highland transition jumper. And then what a follow right there. So the size of DeMarcus Cousins paying dividends. Back in, Austin Rivers, Monte Morris, Aaron Gordon, and Green. And Jokic, that little baby hook. You don't see. Game has been better this year. Guys jumping into people. Austin Rivers played good D that time. Morris went behind the back. And Jokic, the bulk and the skill.
Poole knew it was coming to him. He was ready.
Jeff Green's got Chiozza on a switch. You're going to need to help him. And Juan realized it. And Green, it's okay. You can live with that. And
go 2 for 1.
Kuminga leaning on Jokic, but when he's that deep, it's over.
Nothing you can do.
Jokic 13, 8, and 6 tonight. Poole, a little stop and go and put it up and in. We talked about him being bottled up, and here comes Jordan Poole.
He's hot now.
With a closing burst as he's got 11. Nuggets can't quite freeze it out. 7-second difference. The give and go. Kuminga, he blocked it, but it hit the backboard.
Goaltending.
You know, like Clay. So the shot clock off. It will be single digits at halftime. That's a win for the Dubs. Denver's played exceedingly well, and the Warriors have been right with them. Jordan Poole Dropping it off to Looney to hammer it home.
The numbers went out.
You're just getting home from work and saying, who are these guys? As Poole.
Their second win dealing with that altitude. Warriors are using their young legs. Remember, the Nuggets played last night and went to overtime.
Jokic with the floater, the P, and slow these Warriors down.
He was getting downhill.
Jordan Poole hit 1-3, and how about another one?
They're really exposing Jokic. Poole realizes it.
Didn't score in the first quarter, has 17 now in the game. And for a young player to turn it, flip the switch like Kalena talked about, really impressive. Jeff Green. You got to stop the ball first, and you got to watch those runners. Jokic
Start settling there, start moving the ball around.
Right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's time to start showing and going some of these.
Jokic, a little runner off 1 foot.
Guys behind his head.
Talked about staying in contact. Warriors down 10. Their biggest deficit has been 12. Looney, the naked handoff and a layup.
He jumped into Jokic.
Morris had picked up the dribble, then finding Gordon. Austin Rivers corner 3, and he got it. Denver really, just seeing them north of 60% shooting for the game. And Derry Weatherspoon scoring on the other side. Denver.
It's tough to come in and have your first shot be a 3.
Kuminga attacking, tornado move, flip it up and in.
Yeah.
JaMychal Green. And Kuminga will soar in.
That's how you run. They're finishing the quarter strong now. Actually, 33 points.
We'll show the Alex English banner right next to David Thompson. We were talking about dunk contests and guys that can elevate.
Yeah.
Oh, man. David Thompson.
Bounce.
Von Reed working with Jokic. And Jokic, he brought
to move up. And that would have given him the best angle to pass it to him. Warriors fell asleep there.
Yeah, that's a mental breakdown. If the Warriors find some offense here in the next couple minutes and keep hanging in this game, Von Reed's whole job is to slow down Moody. Shot clock at 5. Looney set the screen. Moody, tough fade, fired, hit!
Over the biggest human
has to help out Kevon Looney.
Get it to Moses Moody if you can. Swing, swing. Here he comes.
Moody's the big threat. Chioza, better look, JTA, corner 3, good!
Hey,
they're still here! Make sure the officials knew that there was no contact with the hands. 5 minutes of crunch time. Somehow the Warriors are still in this game. Chioza setting up Poole. Green's on top of him. Shot clock at 1. Jordan from the corner. Good! He drops it at 3. And Green forced the miss.
They're trying to wave Jordan Poole back. He's got to get back into play here.
Jokic. The skip pass. Kick it out to Rivers. Rivers down the lane. The step through to put it up and in. That's a huge... Warriors will play the Clippers at home tomorrow night, and then these same Nuggets here in Denver on Thursday. This is the makeup game for December 30th, rescheduled. Jokic, how did he even catch that? Flip it in and draw the foul.
This guy is just like the Terminator, which is even more confusing.
Jordan Poole flipping it up and in.
They're going to play it all the way out.
Bull.
You'd love one.
Chioza speed dribbling.
There he is.
Looney sets the screen. Poole 3. Good!
Oh, Austin Rivers possible.
Looney doubled. Jokic down the lane. He's hit in the head. He's flipped it in. He is something else. And maybe the last day. Jordan Poole will flip it up and in. That block by Green
is big.
Flipped the game and gave Denver just enough momentum to close this out. And then Jokic was brilliant in the final couple minutes.